Hi, Assalamualaikum. I am Amar ZUHDI and I will start with the introduction. Poverty in Baling District Kedah, despite being rich in cultural heritage and natural resources, the region faced socio-economic inequality that constrain its growth and development. Poverty in Baling Kedah is closely related to various factors including limited access to quality education, inadequate health facility and dependent on agriculture, which is still vulnerable to economic fluctuations and climate change. Baling, a district in Kedah, Malaysia, face major challenges related to poverty, which is in line with the Sustainable Development Goals (SDGs) of the United Nations, which is SDG 1, no poverty, SDG 4, quality education, SDG 8, decent work and economic growth, SDG 9, industry innovation and infrastructure, and the last one, which is SDG 13, climate action. Next, we move to the second part, which is issue. By looking in SDG 1, which is no poverty, this poverty remains the most urgent and major issue in the Baling area, where many households live at the poverty level and it affects the goals of sustainable living. Rural community depends on agriculture to support themselves, with income that is not consistent and does not meet their needs. Especially the local populations in the Baling area, Kedah, cannot meet basic needs. Next, we move to the second SDG, which is SDG 8, decent work and economic growth. The lack of diverse economic opportunities in the Baling Kedah area limits the region's growth potential and exacerbates poverty in the area. With small industry or entrepreneurial activity established, this leaves the populations to rely on low-paid informal jobs in agriculture and small-scale trade. This causes groups, especially the young, to often migrate to the city centre, causing the aging populations to experience a decline in economic productivity. Next, for the SDG 4, education is a powerful tool to break the circles of poverty, but many children in the Baling face obstacles and challenges in accessing quality education. Rural schools often lack sufficient facilities such as qualified teachers and teaching resources, which indirectly lead to poor and less effective educational results and cause them not to go to schools. Now, move to the SDG 9. Poor roads networks and unreliable transportation limits access to market, healthcare and education in the area. The lack of technological infrastructure such as internet access creates too large gap and further isolates the community and reduce the opportunity for innovations and entrepreneurship to occur in the local area and around Baling. And the last issue in the related with the issue, which is SDG 13, which is climate actions. Issue related to Baling's dependence on agriculture may make it highly vulnerable to affect the climate change, such as erratic weather patterns and floods and droughts. This can be seen that the area around Baling, Kedah, is often hit by natural disasters such as floods due to the lack of access to good drainage, which is the cause of frequent floods that are not severe in the Baling Kedah area itself and affect various parties in the area. I think that's all about the part of the issue.
Hi, Assalamualaikum and a very good day. My name is Amira SHAFIQAH binti SHAMSONY and today I will be explaining on the implications of poverty in Baling. One of the implications of poverty in Baling is on unemployment. Unemployment is a significant factor contributing to poverty in Baling, particularly among single parents, with elderly women above 70 being the most affected group due to age and health limitations. Despite protests in 1974 that brought attention to poverty in Baling, this issue remains unsolved. Unemployment has far-reaching negative implications, including mental health challenges such as stress, anxiety, and depression, as well as a physical health deterioration due to financial strain and lack of access of healthcare. Social isolation is another consequences where individuals withdraw from society due to the stigma and lack of workplace interactions. Additionally, high unemployment rates hinder economic growth, limit job opportunities for future generation, and exacerbate social inequality. However, unemployment can sometimes offer opportunities such as time for personal growth or access to support system and benefits. Recent statistics show progress with Malaysian unemployment rate decreasing to 3.3% in early 2024, which reflecting improved job availability. Addressing unemployment is crucial to reducing poverty, promoting social equity, and ensuring a sustainable future for vulnerable communities like those in Bali.
Thank you, Amira. So now let's move to the implication to which is increased malnutrition and poor health. For the increased malnutrition, we have poverty and limited access to the nutrition. Poverty plays a key role in malnutrition and the poor health. Families living in poverty often lack access to the nutrients, food, clean water, and basic healthcare. In addition to that, many families can only afford simple meals like rice and catfish without essential nutrients such as vegetables, fruits, and proteins. This limit diet lead to the poor nutrient and health problem. Second, we have impact on health and vulnerable groups. Malnutrition affects children and the elderly the most. Families with a low income will struggle to meet their basic needs, especially those with many dependents. The lack of nutrients causes serious health issues, including anemia due to the iron deficiency. Children's growth is also stunted because their body do not get the nutrients they need for proper development. Next, we have rising stunting rate. Stunting is a sign of chronic malnutrition is on the rise. Among children under 5, the stunting rate increased from 17.7% in 2003 to 21.8% in 2019. This rate is considered high based on the World Health Organization standard and it highlights the growing malnutrition problem in Malaysia. Next, we move to the poor health. In poor health, we have the causes of poor health. Poor health in Bali is mainly caused by the lack of awareness and the limited access to proper healthcare. Many residents, especially the elderly, suffer from non-communicable diseases like diabetes and high blood pressure. These conditions often go untreated due to limited access to the healthcare services. Still under the poor health, we have the challenges with the infectious disease. Bali also faces challenges with the infectious disease like the dengue fever and tuberculosis or TB. Poor sanitation in the area make this disease more common. TB, for example, can spread through the sneezing or coughing and can affect not just the lung, but also other parts of the body, such as the spines and the brain. Next, we have moved to the barrier to the healthcare access. Access to healthcare is another major issue. Hospitals and clinics are located far from the rural area. This makes it difficult for residents to get treatment. For those with limited financial means, traveling to the urban area for care is not always an option. This leads to the delayed treatment, which can make illnesses worse over the time.
I am NAZHIRIN binti KAMARUL, and right now I'll be explain on the implication 3, which is educational deficiency. In Malaysia, 3 years of lower secondary education, Form 1 to Form 3, and 6 years of primary education, Standard 1 to 6, comprise basic schooling. Due to financial constraints such as the inability to pay for the school supplies, uniforms, or transportation, many children in this household find it difficult to receive even this level of education. Due to this financial constraint, families in rural communities like Baling are often forced to make a tough decision, which keeps their kids at home instead of attending school. Parents may be reluctant or uncertain about sending their children to school due to stigma or ignorance, which exacerbate the situation when the children has developmental delays or disabilities. Because of the consequently low levels of education, households are caught in a cycle of poverty and have a fewer opportunities for both personal and academic growth. Although education is a major factor in upward social mobility, rural families cannot overcome socio-academic barriers if they do not have access to inclusive, high-quality education. And to cater this issue, Malaysia government has made zero reject policy that allows special needs children will be able to receive education commensurate with their abilities through mainstream school. Not only do impoverished families in rural areas like Baling struggle to provide their children with an education, but many of them also struggle to further their education. First, it can help break the generational poverty. Unlike situational poverty, which happens when a family experiences temporary poverty as a result of a crisis, generational poverty is a systematic and long-lasting. Education can help people acquire their information and abilities they need to land better jobs, which increase their financial security. Education enables access to modern agriculture practice, which emphasize sustainability, productivity, and efficiency through advanced tool and research. Malaysia aims to enhance domestic production using technology like precision farming, IoT, drones, and robotics to optimize farming tasks, reduce resource usage, and increase yield. While education has many benefits, it also has disadvantages, such as being time-consuming. Higher education often requires years to complete, with bachelor's, master's, and doctorate degrees taking 3 to 6 years or more, delaying career starts or other life goals. This extended period of study can financially strain low-income families, discouraging students from pursuing higher education. Many children from poor families prioritize working to support their family rather than studying, as education demands both time and significant financial investment. For those facing financial challenge, the years spent in education without earning an income might feel like a missed opportunity to gain immediate benefit through work or entrepreneurship. Another disadvantage of education is its high cost, which poses a significant challenge for underprivileged families. Many students, especially from rural areas, forego higher educations because they cannot afford associated expense even if they receive scholarship. For instance, a top-performing SPM student from a B40 family hesitate to pursue their dream field due to concerns about other university costs, although they get a scholarship. Similarly, another outstanding student in Penang choose to work to support their low-income family instead of continuing their study. These examples highlighted the financial barriers that prevent many talented individuals from accessing higher education despite government assistance. That's all from me. Thank you.
Alright, now I will explaining on the recommendations. To address unemployment and poverty in Baling, there are two recommendations are proposed. First, the government should expand entrepreneurship program focused on rural areas such as those by the Northern Corridor Economic Region (NCER). NCER initiative provide free skills training and business starter kits, empowering unemployed individuals, particularly single parents and the B40 group, to start business and achieve financial independence. This program aligns with the Malaysian goals of equitable development and poverty reduction. Second, the tourism potential of Bali should be enhanced and promoted. Improving infrastructure such as roads, accommodation, and public facilities alongside introducing introducing eco-tourism initiative like guided natural trails and campaign experiences can attract more visitors. Additionally, engaging the local community as tour guides, homestay operators, and traditional artisans can generate significant employment opportunities while preserving Bali's natural and cultural assets. This combined effort can reduce unemployment, boost the local economy, and create a sustainable future for the region. That's all from me. Thank you.
Moving to recommendations for implication 2. First, we have improving the supplementary food plan or RMT for the malnutritious by enhancing the menu appeal and the nutritional value. To tackle the malnutritious among students, the RMT program must address feedback from students who find the menu repetitive, unappetizing, or less appealing. Schools and canteen operators should actively observe and gather feedback to improve the food menu, offering a variety of nutritious dishes including popular resident foods. Whole grains and fruits can make meals more attractive and suitable for student preference. This will encourage students to enjoy the meal provided under the RMT program. Second, we have to target eligible students. Another important step is re-screening the benefits for the RMT program. This can ensure that only students from the low-income household who lack access to the nutritious food will get the benefit from this program by prioritizing those at the risk of malnutrition, we can ensure the program achieves its purpose and reach the most vulnerable groups. Next, we have monitoring compliance. Currently, only 61% of the school comply with the prescribed RMT menu. To address this, increased monitoring is necessary to ensure schools follow the guideline. Improving the menu quality and compliance will lead to the better health attendance and concentration among students. By providing nutritious food, the RMT program can support children's growth and educational income. For tackle the food health issue, we have to upgrade the facilities and service of the clinic desa in Baling Kedah. First, we have to increase the workforce and accessibility. To improve the healthcare in a rural area like Baling, it's essential to hire more doctors and nurses at the clinic desa. This will reduce patient waiting time and improve the quality of care. With a large workforce, rural clinics can better serve residents who live far from urban areas and often face financial and logistical challenges in accessing healthcare. Moving to the second recommendations for health. We have to enhance the service and infrastructure. Expanding the healthcare service is another critical step. Rural clinics should offer immunization, diagnostic facilities, prenatal and post-prenatal care, and the treatment for the chronic diseases like diabetes and hypertension. Upgrading medical equipment and introducing telemedicine service can also connect the rural patients with the specialists in urban hospital, ensuring that patients with serious illness will receive the timely and proper care. The last one, we have to promote the health education. Finally, health education campaigns are essential to address malnutrition and promote healthy lifestyle. This campaign can focus on proper nutrition, malnutrition prevention, and overall wellness. By raising awareness and empowering residents with the knowledge, we can reduce the chronic disease and improve the community quality of life. This initiative aligns with the nation's goal of eradicating poverty and ensuring sustainable access to healthcare and nutrients for all. I think that's all for my part, and I will pass this presentation to the next person.
Issue of persistent poverty in a critical issue in Baling, Kedah, and Baling among the district in Kedah with the highest poverty rate. This problem stems from limited access to education. Therefore, efforts to address this challenge require a multifaceted approach that includes immediate assistance as well as long-term systematic change. Immediately following this, among the two recommendations is to strengthen skills training and empowering education in the Baling district, especially in areas that receive less attention from the government or external agencies. With these recommendations, the government can provide skills training and access to quality education that can equip residents with the skill needed for high-paying jobs. In line with this, this is in line with the long-term strategy to develop human capital and reduce the income gap between residents in Baling and in the city. So, the recommendation is strengthen skills training by addressing poverty in Baling, Kedah requires equipping residents with the relevant skills to break cycle of the low-paying job. So, the government aims to establish more training centers, schools, and digital learning hubs to provide access to lifelong learning for all. So, the key initiative includes investing in PVET's program, supported by additional 200 million benefiting 13,000 students. This program aligns with the Industry 4.0 and sustainable needs, fostering a skilled workforce, attracting investment, and driving local economic growth. Next, empowering education. To combat educational dropouts in Baling, targeted measures include scholarship, subsidized education, and family support program under the 2024 Kedah State Budget. Schools are partnering with Universiti Utara Malaysia for the Compass initiative, offering early intervention to risk students. So activities like Ziarah Cakna involve teachers gathering family insights to prevent dropouts. And efforts such as picking up students from remote areas and to ensure education accessibility for all, ultimately enhancing opportunities and reducing poverty. In conclusion, the issue of poverty in Baling, Kedah is a complex issue that stems from a combination of economic, social, and infrastructure problems. High unemployment rates result in low household incomes that make it difficult to residents to meet their basic needs. Meanwhile, malnutrition is a major problem, especially among children, which often causes stunted growth and reduced labor productivity.
Next, poor health is caused by limited access to medical facilities and unhealthy lifestyle practices due to the lack of health education. And finally, the overall lack of education further worsens the situation as it restricts residents to get the opportunities and better jobs, because of creating a cycle of poverty that is difficult to break. So, it is very important to emphasize the importance of adopting multidimensional poverty measures such as MPI to obtain a complete picture of poverty. By focusing on the key dimensions such as unemployment, nutrition, education, and health, the government can develop more effective poverty eradication strategies that are tailored to the specific needs of rural communities. So, this effort should involve collaboration between the government, non-governmental organizations, and local communities to ensure the long-term effectiveness and sustainability. At the same time, this aligns with the first Sustainable Development Goal, which is 6 to the end poverty in all its form everywhere, as well as the 2030 agenda, which emphasizes the eradication of poverty in all its form and dimensions, including extreme poverty, as a critical foundation for sustainable development. And that's all from us. Thank you.